Ladies and gentlemen, the Ukraine war has catalyzed a change in the world order. And India is taking center stage increasingly last few days and weeks. From the US to UK to Russia now, world leaders are all rushing to New Delhi as the war continues in Ukraine. India can no longer stay completely away, but importantly, India can also no longer be ignored. Here's why, and then we debate.
The conflict in Ukraine has expedited the change in the global order.
Формируется новая реальность, когда однополярный мир безвозвратно уходит в прошлое, и когда складывается многополярная реальность принципа суверенное равенство государств. Никто на этой земле не должен рассматриваться как второстепенный игрок. Все равны и все суверенны.
India's key role has been that of a patient listener, listening to both the sides, to play the neutral role of a silent observer, a counsel, communicating to both the sides. Remember, Prime Minister Modi has spoken to both President Putin and President Zelensky, and of course, in the process, to make sure that international rule of law is not flouted further, that there is ceasefire at the earliest, and that both the sides come back to the negotiating table.
The Prime Minister of India has been extremely cognizant of the change underway.
पिछले कुछ सप्ताहों के यूरोप के डेवलपमेंट्स ने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यवस्था के स्थायित्व पर प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा हो गया है। इस संदर्भ में बिम्स्टेक क्षेत्रीय सहयोग को और सक्रिय बनाना महत्वपूर्ण हो गया है। हमारी क्षेत्रीय सुरक्षा को अधिक प्राथमिकता देना भी अनिवार्य हो गया है।
And India is already playing a key role regionally, whether it is by coming to the aid of Sri Lanka that is entangled in a Chinese debt trap.
We had mentioned there was a 400 million currency swap under the SARC format. RBI deferred, I think it was called Asian Clearing Union, Asian Clearing Union facility. There was a 515.2 million settlement facility that has been deferred till May. We have also earlier extended a $500 million line of credit for procurement of fuel from India. In addition, I think we supplied 40,000 metric tons of diesel, etc. So I wanted to emphasize that India has always stood with the people of Sri Lanka, and we will continue to extend all possible support at this juncture. And I think we are cognizant of the economic difficulties that the country is facing, and this is part of that.
Or it be leading the security pillar of BIMSTEC nations.
Henceforth, BIMSTEC cooperation activities will take place in 7 pillars. Each pillar will be led by one of the member states who will be primarily responsible for furthering cooperation. In that reorganization, it was decided that India will lead the security pillar.
In a testimony to India's ability to balance interests, India is hosting both Britain's Foreign Secretary Liz Truss and Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov simultaneously. Russia is cracking down on the Western Bloc in a counter-move, but India is not going to become a pawn in the Russia versus USA fight. India will participate in the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum in June.
Today I signed a decree that establishes rules on selling Russian natural gas with the so-called unfriendly states. We suggest to the contractors from such countries a transparent and easy-to-understand system to buy Russian natural gas. They have to open a ruble account in Russian banks. These accounts will be used to pay for the gas that will be supplied starting from tomorrow, starting from April 1st.
Even America, that is acting tough, recognizes this.
Proof of our non-alignment, that the West thinks that we should pull back from Russia and the Russians think perhaps we could have done more. What are the options that are available to us? In a sense, India first is the option that has been exercised by the Modi government, be it buying some distressed cargoes of petroleum that were selling cheaper because of the embargoes on Russian trade, or to make sure that every Indian is evacuated to safety out of Ukraine, or to prevail upon the West to not provoke the Russians further. Speaking to both President Zelensky and President Putin, I think India has exercised the option of India first.
Let's debate.